Greetings, Generals. Today we continue our look at EOY in the English classroom. Remember, we are working on improving our writing skills. Yesterday we worked on pronouns as well as who versus whom. We're going to continue to identify several qualities of good writing, understanding several common grammatical mistakes in writing, as well as revising our own writing. Today and tomorrow's lesson is courtesy of our very own Deidre Stafford. This is a two-part lesson. Again, easy to make common mistakes. Let's get started. It and its. Ugh, what's the difference? Now, this is a common mistake. It's also easily avoided by thinking through what you're trying to say. One is a contraction, and one is a possessive pronoun. So let's find out what is a contraction and what is a possessive pronoun. Pause the video until you have written down what is a contraction and leave space to write the answer, and what is a possessive pronoun and leave space to write the answer. Okay, let's click on each box. What is a contraction? A contraction is a shortened version of the written words of a word. Written forms of a word. Don't, can't, let's. Remember, don't is short for do not. Can't is a shortened version of cannot. And let's is a shortened version of let us. Well, what is a possessive pronoun? Pronouns called possessive pronouns show ownership. Mine, yours, his. Again, when you think of writing your name, but you want to show possessive, so you do apostrophe S. Pronouns called possessive pronouns show ownership. Same way where you write apostrophe S. So mine, yours, or his. Pause the video until everyone has written these definitions. Okay, contraction or possessive pronoun. It is a contraction of it is or it has. Example, it's the worst day of the season. It is a possessive pronoun. Example, this blog has lost its mojo. Pause the video until everyone has written these quite clear examples of the difference between it with the apostrophe S and it with no apostrophe. Okay. Here's an easy rule of thumb. Quick tip number 1. Repeat your sentence out loud using it is or it has instead. If that sounds goofy, it is likely the correct choice, meaning the other form. Quick tip number 2. It is the genderless version of his or her. Try plugging her into your sentence where you think it belongs. If the sentence still works, grammatically, then your word indeed is it. Pause the video until everyone has written down these 2 quick tips. Okay, let's do a quick check before you begin. Use the eraser to reveal the correct answer. Which means possession, is it it? It's ITS or it's IT apostrophe S, which means it has. It with no apostrophe or it with the apostrophe, which means it is. Pause the video until everyone thinks they have the right form of it. Okay, let's grab the eraser tool and see what we got. Which means possession. You got it. It's, meaning it belongs to someone. Which has it has. You got it. IT apostrophe S. Which means it is. You got it. IT apostrophe S. Okay, let's keep going. What do you think? Drag the correct one into the blank. Again, read each sentence and drag which one you think it is into the appropriate blank. Pause the video until everyone has filled in which one it is. and actually have your spokesperson go up and move them. And then we'll look at the answer. Okay, here's our answers. The dog is eating its dinner. Remember, it belonged to, so that's why we didn't put the apostrophe. It has or it is dinner wouldn't work. I haven't read it, but I've heard it's good. It is good, but I have heard it is good. So apostrophe works. Check to see if it's gone. Again, if it is gone. The company has lost its contract. It belongs to the contract. See, it is contract wouldn't work, or it has contract wouldn't work. Let's keep going. Good job if you got it right. What do you think about these? Again, drag, take the word it's or the word it's with the apostrophe and drag it into the right sentence. Pause the video until everyone has answered. Okay, let's look at these answers. It's over. Remember, it is over. So the apostrophe works. It is not going to happen. So it's not going to happen. The government has lost its way. The possessive. Great job on all of these answers. Now let's look at your with Y-O-U-R or your Y-O-U apostrophe R-E, which is you are. This one drives all the English teachers insane. All it takes to avoid this error is to take a second and think about what you're trying to say. So, for instance, your is a possessive pronoun, like the it, ITS, in the form of its, as in your car or your blog. However, your with the apostrophe is a contraction for you are, as in you're screwing up your writing by using your when you really mean you are. So let's take down some better notes by pausing and only taking down the purple your is a possessive pronoun as in your car or your blog, or your is a contraction for you are. Only write those two statements down to make better notes. Pause the video until everyone has written them down. Okay, now let's use those two sentences to help us answer these next few problems. I can't read your handwriting. Is that correct or incorrect? Pause the video until you guys have debated on which one is the right answer. Okay, let's see the answer. Incorrect, because the contraction for you are is being used in place of the possessive form of you. I can't read you are handwriting. Doesn't make sense. It should be placed with your. Good job if you figured out that it was incorrect. Let's do another one for those of you who may not have gotten that one right. Your versus your again. If you're hungry, then you should probably eat something. Is that correct or incorrect? Pause the video until everyone has answered. Okay. Incorrect. Good job if you got it. It's okay. We got one more if you didn't. Incorrect because there is no possession in question. This passes the replacement test. Remember, rewriting it with you are fits. This should be replaced with your, or you are. Again, let's read it with the you are. If you are hungry, then you should probably eat something. Does everybody get it? If I can replace it with you are and it works, then that's the right form. If I replace it with you are and it doesn't work, then the your without the apostrophe RE is the correct form. So let's try one more. I think you're very smart. Is that correct or incorrect? Remember the hint. Pause the video until everyone has placed their answer. Again, incorrect. The very smart does not belong to the person that you're talking to. This doesn't make any sense. Again, replace your with you are, or I think you are very smart. Good job on that last one. Okay, now let's do some personal practice. First, write 2 sentences using your. Then write 2 sentences using you are. Then write 3 sentences using you are. which, by the way, is never correct. It is correct in text speak, but it is not grammatically correct. Once you are done writing all the sentences, you need to hand your last 3 sentences, the one with the "you are" in it, to a partner and see if they can correct them. Then discuss as a class out loud what the answers are. And we'll stay tuned tomorrow for more practice on our grammar mistakes. Have a great day, Generals.